You're watching NETRUSH Report, your home for tennis drama, breaking news, and all the reactions that matter. If you love the sport but can't stand the sugarcoating, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of truth from the tennis court. It all started in Tokyo, the Pan-Pacific Open, one of the final events before the WTA Finals in Riyadh. Elena Rybakina, the world number 5, came in knowing exactly what she needed, reached the semifinals, and her ticket to the WTA Finals would be officially confirmed. And she did it. Rybakina powered through the draw, played solid, clean tennis, and got the result she needed. But what happened next? Chaos. Just hours after securing that qualification, Rybakina withdrew from her semifinal clash against Linda Noskova, citing back pain. Her statement read, "Unfortunately, my back has been bothering me since the start of the tournament. It's disappointing to end my run like this, but I need to prioritize my health before the WTA Finals." Now, under normal circumstances, fans would sympathize with that. Injuries happen. Players have to manage their bodies, especially at this stage of the season. But this time, it didn't sit right. Fans flooded X, formerly Twitter, calling out what they saw as selective timing. One wrote, "Such a **TTY excuse. She got what she wanted and dipped. Unbelievable." Another said, "So unprofessional. You're fit enough to qualify, but not fit enough to finish the tournament." And one fan bluntly posted, "If you can't finish a semifinal, don't enter the tournament at all." Totally disrespectful to Noskova and the organizers. To be fair, Rybakina's body has been under stress all year. She's had recurring issues, especially with fatigue and illness during the spring and early summer stretch. But critics point out that she's also been selective with her scheduling, sometimes withdrawing at controversial moments, particularly when a bigger event was around the corner. So, is this a case of managing her workload responsibly, or cherry-picking tournaments for convenience? Let's break it down. In modern tennis, the schedule is brutal. You've got players flying across continents week after week, dealing with changing time zones, surfaces, and conditions. Rybakina's decision, from a strategic point of view, makes sense. She's guaranteed a spot in the Elite 8-player WTA Finals. Why risk aggravating an injury days before one of the most lucrative and prestigious tournaments of the season? But here's the flip side. The fans paid for a semifinal match. Tokyo organizers had hyped up that encounter. Linda Noskova was ready for one of the biggest matches of her season. And suddenly, boom, it's a walkover. From a business perspective, that's a huge letdown for sponsors, broadcasters, and local supporters. This has reignited the debate about player accountability. Should the WTA introduce stricter penalties or medical proof requirements for late withdrawals, especially deep into tournaments? Now, with Rybakina's withdrawal, the focus shifts to Riyadh, where the WTA Finals will take place from November 1st to 8th, 2025. The lineup is stacked. Aryna Sabalenka, Belarus. Iga Swiatek, Poland. Coco Gauff, USA. Amanda Anisimova, USA. Madison Keys, USA. Jessica Pegula, USA. Jasmine Paolini, Italy. Elena Rybakina, Kazakhstan. That's 7 of the world's most powerful hitters and one of the game's most consistent baseliners, all heading to Saudi Arabia. Rybakina barely made it, but she's in. Now she'll have to face the very players who've challenged her all season long. Last year, Coco Gauff took home the WTA Finals title after a thriller against Zheng Qinwen, 3-6, 6-4, 7-6, 7-2. Can Rybakina go one better this time and silence her critics on the court? There's something fascinating about Rybakina's current position. She's one of the most technically gifted players on the tour, calm, composed, and devastating when she's on her game. But public perception hasn't always been on her side. She's often accused of being too quiet, too cold, or too selective. In a sport where players like Sabalenka and Gauff wear their hearts on their sleeves, Rybakina's low-energy demeanor can sometimes be misinterpreted as disinterest. And when she makes moves like this, withdrawing right after qualification, it just fuels that narrative of detachment. Still, she's not one to chase public approval. She plays her game, her way. And if that means stepping back to protect her body for the event that really matters, then maybe that's simply the smart play of a champion. Because remember, no one remembers who won Tokyo, but everyone remembers who wins the WTA Finals. On the other hand, This withdrawal gave 19-year-old Linda Noskova a free ticket into the Tokyo final. For her, it was a golden opportunity and a career milestone. She'll now face Sofia Kenin, another resurgent player looking to rebuild her career. Noskova gets valuable ranking points, prize money, and exposure, even if fans feel the semifinal slot was unfairly gifted. So, while Rybakina's absence angered many, it also opened the door for another young star to shine. All eyes are now on Riyadh. The WTA Finals will not only crown the season's best, but also test Rybakina's fitness and resilience under pressure. If she comes out firing, serving aces, crushing forehands, and holding her nerve, the same fans who slammed her today might end up cheering for her redemption story. But if she struggles, every critic will say, "We told you so." Rybakina's Tokyo withdrawal might have been about self-preservation, or it might have been the moment that put her under the microscope heading into the most important week of the year. So what do you think? Was Elena Rybakina right to withdraw and rest for the WTA Finals? Or did she let her fans in Tokyo down? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We're reading them all. And if you love real tennis talk, not PR spin, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned to NETRUSH Report, where we serve the truth, straight and unfiltered. NETRUSH Report, tennis, drama, truth.